Corrupt cops get caught and arrested. Behind the badge of trust, an unimaginable darkness loomed as the perpetrator shamelessly unveiled his true intentions. Let's take a look at the crooked cops who got arrested for their misconduct. Join us as we uncover the shocking arrest that shattered the illusion of trust in law enforcement. Stay tuned for an eye-opening journey into the dark side of the badge. When Bexar County Sheriff's Corporal Armando Trevino was caught selling drugs while wearing his uniform, he became the center of a shocking scandal. After this bold act of shadiness, he was arrested, along with another person involved in the illegal deal. The repercussions for Trevino were severe, as he was dishonorably dismissed from his position within the force. The gravity of his actions was reflected in the formal indictment that followed, with Trevino facing a total of 6 charges. Among these charges were engaging in organized criminal activity and possession with the intent to deliver controlled substances. A meticulous investigation was conducted, which included intercepting a phone call between a jail inmate and another individual endeavoring to arrange the drug deal. Sheriff Javier Salazar expressed his firm stance on corruption and breach of public trust, emphasizing that such actions would not be tolerated within their ranks. The recovery of heroin and Suboxone from Trevino and his accomplice further solidified the evidence against him. The sheriff believed that Trevino had been running his drug smuggling operation for a significant period of time, highlighting his resourcefulness in concealing his crimes. The formal indictment and subsequent dismissal from the force sent a strong message about the consequences of corrupt behavior among law enforcement officials. When he was pulled over and arrested for drunk driving, Oklahoma City Police Captain James Matthew French found himself on the wrong side of the law. But what made this incident stand out was that French asked the cop over and over again to turn off his body camera while the investigation was going on.
Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we're not gonna get a return on it. How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you're swerving all over me when you turn off here, you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your...
The encounter unfolded when Sergeant Christopher Skinner pulled over Captain French's SUV after observing erratic driving behavior, including swerving and failure to signal turns. As the officer approached the vehicle, French immediately requested the camera be turned off, seemingly indicating that he was a police captain from another department. Unfazed by the request, Sergeant Skinner proceeded with his duties and questioned French about his alcohol consumption. Even though French was hesitant and kept asking the officer to stop, the officer kept his investigation going professionally. French's actions and the fact that he had trouble with field sobriety tests made people think he was drunk. During the whole conversation, French kept insisting that the officer turn off the body camera to show that he wanted to talk to the officer personally. The event has caused the Oklahoma City Police Department to look into French's actions, and Chief Wayne Gordley praised the officer for being professional and following the rules. On the other hand, French has been put on administrative leave while the matter is looked into further.
Sergeant Christopher Skinner, who's been on the department about 7 years, observed a vehicle on May Avenue, appeared to be swerving in between the lane lines and driving at a high rate of speed. As he caught up to the vehicle, it turned eastbound on Southwest 36th Street, making a right turn, failing to signal. The vehicle stopped in a private driveway in the 2700 block of Southwest 36, and the officer made contact on a traffic stop. As he did make contact, he was able to observe what he appeared to be, he believed to be signs of intoxication as he began to talk to the individual. The individual was later identified as one of our captains, Captain James Matt French, He goes by the name of Matt, was the individual that was driving the vehicle, and through an investigation done by Sergeant Skinner at the scene, he was able to formulate enough probable cause to make an arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. The vehicle that Captain French was driving was his city.
Following his arrest, Oklahoma City Police Captain James Matthew French faced charges of driving under the influence of alcohol and failure to signal. These charges stem from his erratic driving behavior and subsequent failed field sobriety tests during the encounter with Sergeant Christopher Skinner. In the end, he was placed on administrative leave while the investigation into the incident continues. This step ensures that French is temporarily removed from his official duties as the Internal Affairs Unit delves deeper into the circumstances surrounding his arrest. The administrative leave signifies that French's status within the police department is in a state of suspension pending the outcome of the investigation. It also serves as a signal that the department takes such charges seriously and is committed to conducting a thorough and impartial inquiry. While on administrative leave, French's status and privileges within the department may be restricted, and he may be required to cooperate fully with the internal investigation. Jalen Wang, the Deputy District Attorney for the Sheriff's Office, provided disturbing revelations about former Deputy Jalen Fleer's predatory behavior towards young females.
He tells multiple 12-year-old girls, "Do you have any younger friends who are interested in older men? I'll give you money to hook me up with them." The younger they are, the better. The detail he goes into with regard to his sex exploits that he is trying to engage in with young children are just despicable.
I have never seen a more despicable set of facts as I've seen in this case.
Fleer actively targeted young girls, enticing them with monetary offers and persuading them to arrange meetings with their friends. Shockingly, Fleer did not hide his identity as a police officer and even shared pictures of himself in uniform with some of the victims. Facing the consequences of his actions, Fleer was charged with 20 sex offenses involving 4 juvenile victims and pleaded guilty to all charges.
With us, of course, in regards to the report that we're investigating. Okay. You're not under arrest and you are not being detained. Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What you did initial. So you understand that you're not under arrest and you are not being detained. You understand that you're free to leave at any time. There will not be any locked doors keeping you from leaving. As you notice, that one doesn't have a You can choose what questions you want to answer, and you can choose to leave or let us know, and we will assist you with the exit. Although you're probably going to be the one assisting me, because I don't know my way around here. Okay. So you understand, like, if you, as far as like leaving, you have access points and you know how to leave or where to go. Okay, very cool. So I'm going to lean back and get comfortable, just because. Are you comfortable? Do you want to take off your duty belt?
No, I'm good.
Okay, because I understand that, you know, the duty belt.
And that's all for today's video. Hit the like button and please subscribe to our channel.